We're marking the momentous occasion with CSOP Asset Management on the launch of the world's first Southeast Asia and India tech-focused ETFs, which offers investors direct and instant access to the region's fast-growing digital and technology companies. This is also the fifth innovative product launched by CSOP Asset Management on our SGX. Before we begin the ceremony, please join us in watching a video on SGX Group.
Growth. Fluency in taking on the challenges of today and opportunities of tomorrow. We offer multiple avenues of growth in Asia as we expand our global network. As one trusted ecosystem, we bring unrivaled liquidity to navigate risk with confidence. Cutting-edge trading solutions bridging the OTC and futures markets. Price discovery in key commodities that power Asia's growth. And purpose-built indices backed by research to deliver your competitive edge. Driving sustainable fundraising with issuers and investors. Enabling success at every stage of your growth. We are fluent in the language of growth. And however you define it, we will help you reach for it.
And now, let us watch a video on the CSOP iEdge Southeast Asia Plus Tech Index ETF. It is now my pleasure to invite Ms. Janice Khan, Managing Director, Equities SGX Group, to address us. Ms. Khan, please.
Mr. David Ng, Deputy CEO, CSOP Asset Management, Mr. Simon Ong, Head of Financial Institutions Group, DBS Bank, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning and a warm welcome to SGX. We are here today to celebrate the listing of the CSOP iEdge Southeast Asia Plus Tech Index ETF. This is a first-of-its-kind ETF that focuses on technology companies across Southeast Asia and India, an economic bloc that stands to benefit from strong regional growth, a maturing middle class with huge potential for further technology adoption, and the gradual expansion of industrial manufacturing beyond China. The launch of this ETF is timely as it offers investors a single point of access to a region markets with diverse economies, providing global investors a unique building block for their investment portfolios. This listing also marks CSOP's fifth product on SGX and the second that is born out of a collaboration with SGX Index Edge. We are grateful for CSOP's continued commitment to Singapore's ETF market. Since your foray into the Singapore in 2020, you have been very active in expanding your offerings. Your current SGX suite not only features the largest Chinese government bond ETF globally, but also a REIT ETF and a low-carbon ETF that both command the highest AUM within the respective asset class at listings. CSOP Asset Management has also been instrumental in SGX efforts towards stronger financial connectivity between Singapore and China. The concurrent listing of 2 ETFs under the Shenzhen Stock Exchange and SGX ETF Link in December last year has driven more cross-border capital flows between Singapore and China, encouraged product innovations, and facilitated partnerships between Singapore and China market participants. As a pioneer issuer under the ETF Link, we now look forward to CSOP taking the lead in the coming months to launch new ETFs in China and Singapore under the newly minted Shanghai Stock Exchange and SGX ETF Link that would offer investors in Singapore and China a wider range of investment tools to capture the growth of the regional markets. Once again, my heartiest congratulations to CSOP Asset Management, and thank you for your partnership with SGX. I wish you every success as we jointly push the envelope to drive investor access and financial connectivity between China and Singapore.
Thank you, Ms. Khan. May we now invite on stage Mr. David Ng, Deputy CEO of CSOP Asset Management Private Limited, to address us. Mr. Ng, please.
Dear Mrs. Janice Khan, Mr. Simon Ong, Ms. Andrea Ip, and esteemed guests, it's an honor to have you all here today to witness the launch of the CSOP iEdge Southeast Asia Tech Index ETF on the Singapore Exchange. This momentous listing ceremony not only marks our 5th ETF product listed in Singapore, it also signifies the pioneering introduction of the first ever Southeast Asia plus Indian technology theme ETF on SGX. On behalf of CSOP, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the Monetary Authority of Singapore and SGX for their continuous support towards our initiatives in Singapore. Additionally, we express our sincere appreciation to our partners in iEdge and DBS for collaborating with us in this new ETF. Southeast Asia is one of the world's most dynamic regions, set to become the world's 4th largest economy by 2030. It also boasts the largest digitally enabled population worldwide. Together with India, Southeast Asia has the potential to impress the world with double-digit growth, particularly in the realms of e-commerce and digital payments in the internet sector in the next 3 years. The appeal of India and Southeast Asia to businesses and investors has skyrocketed, driven by the booming internet industry and the rise of tech unicorn companies. In recent years, this can be attributed to their expansive and growing consumer markets, skilled workforce, rapidly developing economies, supportive government policies, and collaborative startup ecosystems. The iEdge Southeast Asia Tech Index is designed to track a basket of 30 leading firms in India, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, and Malaysia, with technology and consumption-related sectors. With this ETF, investors will gain a unique tool to capitalize on the exciting sea opportunities emerging in these high-growth regions. I thank you all for your support and for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ng. And before the gong ceremony, we'd like to offer our deepest congratulations to CSOP Asset Management in the form of a traditional lion dance. The lion dance, which is performed at many auspicious occasions, is believed to bring good luck and prosperity to everyone. So let us now welcome the pair of lions. hope you've enjoyed the lion dance performance. The highlight of today's listing ceremony is the traditional striking of the gong to mark the start of trading of the CSOP iEdge Southeast Asia Plus Tech Index ETF. This would take place at 8:59:50 seconds, and we would do the countdown to welcome the listing of this ETF on the SGX main board. So it's now my pleasure to invite the following VIPs on stage to stand by for the countdown, please. Mr. David Ng, Deputy CEO, CSOP Asset Management Private Limited. Ms. Janice Khan, Managing Director, Equities SGX Group. May we also invite the following witnesses up on stage, please. Mr. Simon Ong, Head of Financial Institution Group, DBS Bank. Ms. Andrea Ip, Associate Director, Indices SGX Group. Mr. Tony Wong, Managing Director, Head of Sales APAC, CSOP Asset Management Private Limited. And Ms. So Yi Fei, Managing Director, CSOP Asset Management Private Limited. I'm sure we're all waiting eagerly for the countdown to the listing of the CSOP iEdge Southeast Asia Plus Tech Index ETF with its first trade. So ladies and gentlemen, join me in the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Strike the gong! Congratulations on the successful listing of the CSOP iEdge Southeast Asia Plus Tech Index ETF on the SGX securities market. And now we shall proceed with the gift exchange segment. May I invite Ms. Janice Khan of SGX Group and Mr. David Ng of CSOP Asset Management to step in front of the gong for the gift exchange, please. SGX is presenting a Bull and Bear memento commissioned by Chong Fa Cheong, one of Singapore's pioneer sculptors, symbolizing the Singapore Exchange. The Bull and Bear represents the dynamic interplay of opposite forces that moves the financial markets. And in return, CSOP Asset Management is presenting SGX, a crystal craft of symbolic landmarks in Southeast Asia and India, etched on the chips shaped in the Southeast coastline. It symbolizes this ETF's unwavering dedication to the economies of Southeast Asia and India and seizing investment opportunities. Thank you. We will now proceed with the group photo taking. May we invite our VIPs on stage to please step forward for a group photo, please. Thank you. VIPs, please remain while we now invite the staff of CSOP for the next group photo. Thank you, VIPs and staff of CSOP. Please remain while we invite representatives from DBS, Monetary Authority of Singapore, and Simmons & Simmons for the next group photo, please. Thank you, VIPs. Staff of CSOP, please remain. We'll now invite our partners for the final group photo. May we have representatives from Philip Securities, Philip Nova. Do you want... Okay, we do that. Okay, could I get a photo? Okay, we shall do that after this one, okay? May we have representatives from Philip Securities, Philip Nova, Mumu, Tyberg Brokers, CLSA, Huatai Securities, and CICC. Thank you, everyone. Could I invite our partners as SGX as well for the final group photo? Thank you, everyone. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this morning's ceremony. Once again, please join me in congratulating CSOP Asset Management on the listing of the CSOP iEdge Southeast Asia Plus Tech Index ETF on SGX.